Hey there guys, Artistic Nick here, thanks for the click. In today's drawing tutorial I'm going to be drawing the Predator from the 90s movies. This is quite a complicated drawing. It's the entire body and head without the helmet on, so there's a lot of detailing in here. So as always I'm going to start with the eyes or the eyebrows in this case. So we're going to draw two lines going in opposite directions from each other, and then we're going to come up and we're going to do a mirror image. So these are going to basically be the same on both sides, as symmetrical as you can make them. Okay, so we're going to come under now with a sort of semicircular shape, and the same on this side. If this is the first time you've watched one of my videos, thank you very much for watching, it means a lot. Don't forget to subscribe, go and hit the subscription button, turn the notifications on. That means that you're going to get a notification every time I drop a new video, which is daily at the moment. So I'm doing daily videos, daily content. I'm really enjoying doing this cartoon work. I've done some football badges as well if you're interested in football, movie characters. I've done Super Mario characters, so gaming characters. But if there's something you'd like me to cover, then drop me a comment. I will love to have a go at different things. I just love drawing. If you've not seen some of my realistic graphite work, I would advise you to go and do that. I'm quite proud of some of my graphite work. I've done some Star Wars characters in graphite. I've done a Stormtrooper, which is one of my favourite characters that I've done so far this year. So yeah, go and check those out. If you're a returning viewer, thank you very much. It means a lot when you... I don't think some of you understand how important it is for small YouTube channels like myself when you do return and you watch the videos right to the end and you share and comment on them. That just tells YouTube that I've got a channel here that people are interested in, and I'm not just sitting here drawing and talking to myself, which is what it feels like sometimes. Certainly in the early days, it definitely felt as though that's what I was doing. Okay, so we're going to come on to the mouth or the nose area here. So we're not going to join up quite, but we're not far away from joining the two eyes up here. And then we've got two. I can remember when my little girls were young, I used to do an awful lot of drawing Mickey Mouse and characters like that, and this reminds me of that. Pluto and Goofy and the characters have this sort of shape going around their mouth. I'm sure this isn't going to look anything like, or I hope this isn't going to look anything like a Disney character. I want it to look menacing and scary. It's quite cute at the same time, I guess. I think there's a type of character that's out and about now. It's called a chibi, C-H-I-B-I, and it's sort of a cartoonish version of well-known characters. So I think it's a cute, chubby kind of version of certain characters and certain things. And I believe that this is one of those. I actually did a video tutorial on doing the Predator's head with the helmet on, so go and check that out if you've not seen it. It looks very different. The Predator looks very, very different with his mask off. He's almost got these crab-like pincers that come in and around here that are quite scary looking. He looks very different with his helmet on. Okay, so if you've watched the other drawing tutorial of the Predator, you'll notice that I spoke about these sort of tentacles or dreadlocks that come out the side of his head. I think it's a he, whatever this alien is. So we're going to add those into this. He has these long, they look like octopus arms to me. So we're just going to fill those in. Now, like I say, this is going to have the rest of the body in here, so there's quite a lot of detailing to go in. So if you're wondering why I'm so high up the page here for this, then you'll see in a second. I'll start on the body. So we're just drawing these tentacles in here. They don't have to match exactly. Make sure that you've got the same amount on each side, and you've got the rough shape. So it's it's roughly symmetrical, but again, it doesn't need to be perfect. These are, I guess they're this alien's version of hair. And like humans, hair doesn't have to be perfect. It rarely is perfect and in the same position twice. Okay. So, we're going to come on to the body now. So he's got this little torso, chubby little torso here. And he's wearing what appears to be some sort of tunic, loincloth or something, I guess you could call it. And he's got a belt or something that goes around his waist here. Now, if any of you have seen the Predator movies, you'll know that he actually collects the skulls of the creatures that he hunts. And in this case, he's got some nice little skulls here. They're quite cute looking, I guess. And his body's actually covered in, it looks like a net. It's a sort of netting effect. So we're going to draw some thin lines that are going to crisscross. I suppose it looks like well, best way I can describe it, a pair of stockings, maybe some fishnet stockings. But this is all over his body. And his arms, which you'll see in a second. There we go. So we're just going to add some details into this tunic or whatever this is covering his alien parts. Okay, we're gonna come down and draw this leg. He's got some armor plating on this leg that has this sort of staggered look to it. And we're going to do the same on this side. This leg's at a slightly different angle to the one on the left there, so we can see the armour at a slightly different angle. And then, as in most of these cartoon characters that I've been drawing recently, I've been doing a Pokemon series. It seems like every character that I'm drawing at the minute has 3 toes. And guess what the Predator's got? 3 toes. I don't know why that is. I suppose it's something that's quite common of lizards and birds, I would guess. And a lot of these characters that I've been drawing do resemble lizards and birds. So obviously a lot of the Pokemon are. If you've not seen my Pokemon series, go and check that out. I've done some good Pokemon actually. I'm quite proud of some of them. I've done the legendary beasts. I'm getting quite a few views on my legendary beasts, so go and check those out there. There's some quite easy ones to draw there. If you're looking at trying to draw some of these, then I do put in the descriptions the sort of level of difficulty that some of them are. Some of them are quite tricky. I would say that this one's quite a tricky one. This is a more advanced drawing because there's a lot of detail in here, and getting the proportions right can be quite tricky. So I would say don't start off with this one if you're trying to draw this. If you're just watching it, great. Hey, if you want to give it a go, by all means try. You're only going to improve. But this is quite a tricky one. But yeah, like I say, I've done some slightly easier drawings to have a go at for your first times. And I'll tell you what this also reminds me of. It reminds me of the webbing on Spider-Man. I've done a couple of Spider-Man drawings now. I've done a Homecoming one and your general Spider-Man, and he has this webbing all over him that is very similar to what this Predator's got on here, all over his body. And getting that right just allows you to make it look as though the body's rounded, and we've got contour and we've got different shapes going on. So this is a little hand now in here with some small details, and what he also has is he has these claws. I think they're retractable claws. They're a little bit like Wolverine's, or if any of you remember Shredder out of the Ninja Turtles, he has these, or even Freddy Krueger, which again is another character that I've drawn. So he has these very sharp claws coming out. So this side here, his hand is actually clenched. So I'm going to start by doing his hand here. So we can see his hand on this side and it's clenched. There are his knuckles. And on this arm he has a sort of a control panel on this arm. Sort of like a mini computer that he can control things with. So this side, different to this side, he has this sort of control panelled armband or bracelet. Okay, we have some detailing in here. I'm not entirely sure what these are. And then to finish up, we're just going to draw his claw on this side, which is similar to the other one. It's facing the other way around because his hand is the other way around. But before I get to the end of this, I just want to thank you for watching the video once again. It makes a huge difference to my channel. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. I'm just going to fill his eyes in here. You can get hold of me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of the normal social media sites and apps. It's at Artistic Nick on all of those. It's N1K, as in the YouTube channel that I've got here, except for Facebook, which is NIK. I've got a website that I'm running, which is the letter I, howtodraw.com. So if you want to go and check that out, be my guest. There's areas on there for you to show me some of your work. It's dead easy, just a few clicks and you can upload some of your work. I'd love to see that. But that's drawing of the Predator. I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed drawing that. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe, smack the notifications button, follow me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter.